Hello everybody, welcome back to our Friday 5 in 5. It's been a couple of weeks because we had a wonderful long weekend. My first tip is when I sit with colleagues and students, sometimes I see them doing lots and lots of clicks to get to the staff center. They've got bookmarks and things like this, but sometimes I still see people going www.partner.ac.th and then clicking on those things. So I'm going to show you a couple of time-saving tips when it comes to the first time you launch your browser. It goes straight to the staff center, logs you in automatically as well, or you can click the home page. Now, how do we do that? I'm going to go three dots and go to in private window and go to the partner home page, because when I go there, there's a URL that I need to copy, and I'm going to paste that and use that a little bit later on. So click on staff. And at the top, we've got this Google login one there. And if I right click and then copy that link, I'm going to use that a little bit later on. So now, when I go into my Edge browser and go into settings, you can see here under Start and Home, I'm going to open up these pages. And one of those pages, I'm going to add new page, and I'm going to paste that in from that Google one. It's got all this stuff at the end. Look, I'm going to click add. And what that will do then is when you launch your browser for the first time, the staff homepage, it will log you in automatically and you go in if you're signed into your account. I don't need this one, so I'm just going to delete it. Another thing you can do on here as well, and I highly recommend this, is you switch on, yours will be off by default, switch on your homepage and paste that URL into there as well. And what that does, it creates a little button up here that when every time you click that button, it will take you to the staff homepage. Sometimes you get sort of like lost with all of the tabs and things. Click on that and it'll take you to the homepage. Very useful, save you some time. Next, Glenn mentioned about YouTube being all of the adverts and things on it, and that's why in primary on the iPads we put the Brave browser to stop all of those adverts. But you can use extensions, and there's two extensions I recommend. One is a must, and that is, if I click onto here and look at my extensions, this one here called uBlock Origin. You search in the extension store and install it. Why? Well, sorry, the other one as well up here is AdBlock Plus, but uBlock Origin definitely needs to be on there. If you don't have it, go and get it, and I'll show you why. If I go to YouTube, you'll see uBlock Origin is starting to block the adverts already that are appearing on here. And actually, when I click on here, I can get some information, and it tells me since I've installed this, I've only blocked what 500,000 adverts that are in those things. I don't see the adverts when I'm using YouTube at school because of, or even at home, because of this extension. Okay, so go ahead and install it. Next, Matt Baker has got Socrative Pro for members of his department, but he's actually got 20 Pro keys and only needs 17. So if you're interested in using the Socrative Pro version of it, then I imagine it's first come, first serve. Contact Matt on MABA at partner.ac.th and he'll give you one of those available keys. Next as well, I'm actually going to write on the back of Chris Salmon's email where he wrote about the scam sort of email that was sent around to people. And I'm going to share with you a really good post from one of my mentors, heroes, is Seth Godin. And Seth Godin wrote very recently about scams. I'm not going to read this to you, but I want you to press pause now, and then you can read it. Let me just press F11. Press pause now and read it. It will be useful for you. Okay, back to me again. Now we've got that. Imagine if you actually did click on something, you think, oh, I wonder if that's injected a virus onto my laptop. How do I test? This is the fastest way to test. You press Windows R, and then you type in the box here, MRT, and you click OK. And what it will do, it will launch this little special tool, and click yes. And here you'll see it's like a built-in malicious virus testing tool. I'm going to click next. I'm going to do a quick scan, and what it will do in the background is just go and scan all of your system. So that's Windows R, MRT, yes, and just do a scan if you're worried about things. All of our laptops actually have inbuilt antivirus on it anyway, but if you're worried and you need to do a scan, that's the fastest way to be able to do it. I'm just going to leave that off in the background anyway up there. Yeah, that's it for me. Over to Cindy. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hi, colleagues. I'm coming to you live from the Educare dashboard, and I just wanted to celebrate the whopping 319 people who have already finished their safeguarding update for this year. Thank you so much. And look at you, 22 of you were busy doing it on the 17th of August, right after the email dropped. Proud of you. There are 32 people who are in progress, so keep up the good work. And if you are in one of the 161 who've not yet started, please do preserve some time for that between now and half-term break. Some really essential information so we can keep everyone protected, safe, and secure. Thank you so much.